Nigeria Squad, welcome back to Sundo's Communication. This is where we bring you stories shaking our nations. No filter, just facts and fire. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell. We drop these raw updates every week to keep you ahead of the curve. Today we are taking two massive waves crashing across Nigeria. The explosive #Free Nnamdi Kanu protest that turned Abuja into a battlefield and paralyzed the southeast, plus NLC dropping a ticking bomb on the Aso crisis with a 4-week ultimatum to the feds. This is fresh off the press, October 20 and 21st, 2025 updates that has everyone buzzing. Buckle up because these aren't just headlines, they are the pulse of our people's fight for justice and a better tomorrow. Let's break it down segment by segment, and trust me, by the end you will be fired up to join the conversation in the comments. Alright, let's set the stage, fam. Nnamdi Kanu isn't just a name, he's the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, a group pushing for self-determination in the southeast. Arrested back in June 2021 after a dramatic snatch from Kenya, Kanu has been locked up in solitary confinement ever since, facing terrorism charges that his supporters call bogus. His health, it is tanking. Lawyers are screaming for a transfer to Abuja National Hospital because the conditions are straight up inhumane. But get this, courts are flip-flopped on his case, granting bail in 2017 only for him to jump it after a military raid on his home, and then re-arresting him years later. Fast forward to now, and the cry for his unconditional release is louder than ever. Why? Because folks see this as a symbol of deeper issues: marginalization, rights violation, and a justice system that picks sides. This isn't isolated. It is tied to the Southeast's ongoing insecurity, where Kanu followers says his voice would calm the storm. On X, #Free Nnamdi Kanu now are trending non-stop, with posts from activists like Simon Ekpa calling out the fake democracy. In a real democracy, there is no police permit needed for protests. We are just pretending. Over 1,000 tweets in the last 24 hours alone and counting. It's raw, it's real, and it's mobilizing thousands. But hold tight, this action kick off big time on October 20th. You ready for the chaos? Let's go. Monday morning, October 20th, 2025, Abuja wake up to what feels like a ghost town mixed with a war zone. The Free Nnamdi Kanu Now march, called by firebrand activist Omoyele Sowore, was set to storm the streets, heading straight for the Aso Rock and the National Assembly. Sowore didn't hold back. He said, "This is historic, peaceful, and non-negotiable. Release Kanu or face the people." Crowds gather near Transcorp Hilton, chanting, "Free Nnamdi Kanu now. It's our constitutional right. Don't tear gas us." Wheelbarrow pushers, Okada riders, students, everyday hustlers joined in, shutting down major routes, but the feds, they were not playing. By 4 a.m., soldiers and police had barricaded the Kefi-Abuja expressway at Karu Bridge near Sani Abacha Barracks. Checkpoints everywhere, stop and search on each vehicle. The U.S. Embassy or even dropped a security alert. Avoid Eagle Square and the CBD. Expect roadblocks, gridlock, and potential violence. Kids stayed home from schools, domestic staff got the day off. The whole city was ground to a halt. Protesters pushed towards the 3am zone, but bam! A federal high court injunction from Justice M. Umar banned marches near the Aso Rock, National Assembly, and the Unity Fountain. The police enforced it hard, tear gas canister flying, warning shots cracking the air. In Utako, near the NUJ Secretariat, a combined force of cops and soldiers dispersed the crowd. Protesters fleeing, coughing and yelling, "Tear gas can't stop us." Sowore himself led the charge, dodging despair, but dozens got roughed up. Federal civil servants barred from ministries for hours. Court activities at the Federal High Court paralyzed. 13 courtrooms locked down. By evening, normalcy crept back on October 21st, but the scars still remain fresh. Police spokesman Benjamin Uyenyin defended it. We follow the court order to the letter. But activists, they are roasting it as suppression. Our next videos are viral, one showing the protesters scattering, caption, Tinubu and police brutalized for demanding justice. Views over 100K already. This wasn't just a protest, it was a paralysis of power. Abuja really felt the heat in literal terms. I'll zoom out to the southeast, the heart of this fire. While Abuja burned with direct clashes, states like Enugu, Anambra, Abia, Imo, and Ebonyi, they went dark in solidarity. Major streets in Enugu deserted by Monday morning markets, shots rolled empty, and areas shut down rippling from Abuja call. NANS, the National Association of Nigerian Students, jumped in big. They declared a nationwide free Nnamdi Kanu protest, chartering 10 buses per zone to ferry students to Abuja. All Nigerian students converged, their statement blurred. While the standstill, supporters said it's a show of unity. Kanu's release could end the violent plaguing the region, from the unknown gunmen to the economic sabotage. But critics, counter-protests has popped up in Abuja, with signs waving against IPOB, calling it a threat to national security. Tension high, but the message is crystal clear. The Southeast isn't backing down. Reports from Channel TV show gridlock spilling over borders, commuters stranded for hours, and the arrest. Oh, we are getting there. But first, the human side. Imagine family glues to radio, youth risking it all. This paralysis, it's not chaos. It's a calculated cry for equity. Southeast, you really showed up, and the world saw you. Fast forward to October 21st, the dust is settled, but the fight rages on. In a gut punch move, police has arraigned Kanu's brother, Kingsley Kanu, his lead lawyer Ifeanyi Ejimako, and 11 others at Kuje Magistrate Court. Sowore broke it on X. IGP Kayode Egbetoku chipped them all the way to remand them at all costs. The charges: conspiracy and unlawful assembly from the march. Human rights groups are livid, quoting, "Injustice to one is injustice to all. Those rejoicing over Igbo pain, we feel it too." And this overlaps with the NSAS anniversary. Some call it poetic. October 20th marks 5 years since that youth uprising, and here we are protesting the same systematic rot. So we're facing hit too. A suit marked FHC ABJ 2202-2025 tried to block him, but he marched away. Counter views: pro-president rallies clashed with the main crowd, showing dwelling signs. Police claim that they acted within the law, but people on X aren't buying it. Views are exploding, reposts are in thousands, and the spirit of our youth are unbreakable. Fallout eats a fuel. Protests may cool, but the momentum will skyrocket. Everyone's eyes is on the court and on the streets. From the streets to lecture halls, but the heat doesn't stop. On the same explosive Monday, October 20th, the Nigerian Labour Congress lit a fuse in the education sector. President Joe Ajero, fresh from a powwow with ASU, SANU, and NASU, and other union at the Labour House in Abuja, dropped this bombshell. You've got 4 weeks to wrap up all negotiation, or we shut it down nationwide. The clock has started ticking, ending mid-November. What is this deadline? Why this deadline? ASU's 2-week warning strike, now day 8, has locked out millions of students. Demands a full rollout of the 2009 ASU FGN agreement. 3.5 months withheld salary, sustainable uni funding, no victimization, promotion areas, and released union dues. Minister Tunji Alausa touted 50 billion naira for allowance and 150 billion budgeted for the 2025 needs assessment in 3 tranches, no less. But ASU, insufficient, they roared. Ajero slammed the no work, no pay policy as a punitive nonsense, countering with the no pay, no work. 90% of strikes, government ghosting agreement, he said. On X, at Aso News, I like the absurdity. 10,500 profs get 4.8 billion yearly. 469 NAS members, 128 billion. Solidarity is thick. NLC is vowing a nationwide campaign, but if ignored, it is going to be all workers pulling or stop. The era of broken promises should be over, and students and parents would drag this into another lost semester. The unity across the union really means real power, so FG, we need to see your response. This is 4 weeks and counting. Zoom out, viewers. These stories aren't just silos, they are thread in the Nigerian tapestry of struggle. Hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu isn't just about one man, it's a roar against selective justice, echoing hashtag EndSARS unfinished business. The East-South shutdown, a reminder that peace starts with fairness. And ASU, our future is on the line. Unfunded units breed brain drain, inequality. Imagine protest in the capital's empty classroom worldwide. It's a double whammy testing Tinubu's admin. Will they dialogue or double down? Globally, eyes are on us. US Embassy alert, PBB Beijing coverage, but locally, it's you, the youth, the workers, the family, who are all driving the change. This update scream one thing: Nigerians are done waiting. We are demanding, we are marching, we are striking, and that is just the energy we need. Wrapping it up, legends, this is your deep dive on the hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu storm and the NLC's Aso shutdown. What hit you the hardest? Drop in the comments. Are you team protest? Worried about the strike? Hit like if you're fired up, share with your squad, and subscribe for more unfiltered Niger truth. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay vocal. Peace out.